Good evening. Good evening. And welcome to Chess and Wine. This is Eddie. My name is Bila. And today we're going to do a very special episode. So I've been quite intrigued about this one event that I've heard of. It is the Blue Frontier Path Chess Tournament. Interesting how it's played out. I mean, it's kind of curious how it's done, how it's played. It's a tournament that is played at Spur, and I've always tried to get chess play or chess games at restaurants. In fact, in all the places where people can get together, sit, enjoy, relax, whether at bars or taverns or just sorts of places where people can get together and play chess. But now, interestingly, they're doing it at Spur. And I don't know if Spur is sponsoring, if it's a Spur organizer, but I know it's called the Blue Frontier Path Chess Tournament, which takes place at Spur. And I'm quite curious. I don't know the prices. I know that there's an entry fee of 220 rands. I know it's an exciting event. It seems like an exciting event because, I mean, if you can get together in a place like that restaurant, get together, have breakfast, lunch, and play some chess in such a relaxed environment, comfortable environment. I mean, of course, we've been, we've been trying to challenge or question people hosting tournaments at hotels. Of course, only for the fact that they then charge exorbitant fees for people who are interested in taking part in those events. But I mean, to play in a comfortable space, it's, imagine, like, It's chess there, it's wine on the side, it's your steak if you're a steak person, it's your chicken if you like chicken, it's your buffalo wings and whatever else that you want to have while you're enjoying your game. Like, it's that type of a cozy environment. But again, I'm starting to hate this idea of monologues, of me speaking to myself, saying all these things without having a perspective from people who have been to the things, who've seen the things, who've experienced whatever it is that I'm talking about and can share their own insights. That is why I'm just going to try and call one of the guys who has, or maybe two, I don't know, we'll see, who has participated in that event. And then maybe let's find out about it. And maybe if you will be interested in taking part in that event, you will then, make an interest. Let's see. I have online a guy by the name of Lawrence Maubane, who is a chess player. And I believe that he has taken part in this one of these events that I'm speaking of right now. And hopefully you can share some insights into it for us all. Mr. Maubane Lawrence, good evening and welcome to Chess and Wine.
Good day. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. Thank you.
Fine, thank you.
Great. You sound so excited, like you know that you are on Chess and Wine and you know that there's some wine sipping and chess talking that is happening.
Yeah, chess goes well with wine.
You agree, right?
I agree. Totally agree.
Finally, somebody that agrees with me. But I hope a whole lot of people agree with me. It's just that they haven't gotten a chance to tell me. Chess goes very well with wine. So, Lawrence.
Yes.
I'm speaking about the Blue Frontier Path Chess Tournament that normally takes place at a Spur. And how I would like to be part of such an event. I don't know how it happens, where it happens, who runs it. And do you know anything about it? Have you taken part in that tournament before?
Yes. I've taken part in that tournament before. Actually, this one is going to be my third tournament.
So this thing has been happening for years. How many years has been? Was that? Have you been taking part from the very first, or you just jumped on a moving wagon and you just loved it?
From the very first one. This one that was hosted by the Blue Frontier Path.
Okay, so the first one was in 2021, I guess, eh?
The first one was in 2021. The second one was it this year? I think, what day is this? Okay.
We're in 2023, and you're saying it's the third one. I'm wondering if it's an annual thing or it's something that happens.
No, my mistake. The first one was in 2022, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and the last one, the previous one was early this year, and this one is another one.
Okay. So what, do they always take the same format, or sometimes they're different? They bleed sometimes. I see that they're always advertised in different ways. There's always many type of games that I've played. I don't know, is it chess only or is it chess quizzes as well? I've heard some time back that there was some chess quizzes that were part of it.
Yeah. There are also chess quizzes online, and you can win money.
Oh, online. Oh, the chess quizzes are
Online.
online.
Yes, you register there, and there's a video there that they tell you, and after that they ask you a question of quizzes via multiple choice. If you get
Okay.
them right, you win money.
No,
That's the
man.
nice part about it. You
No,
know?
it sounds like a school thing. So this blue frontier path thing must be a school then, because I mean, if they're gonna
Yes, it's a
organize
school.
multiple choice questions, it is a school, right?
Yeah, it's an online academy.
An online academy. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Tell us about the tournament. What do you know about the tournament? The one that's going to be
So,
happening, especially there's one that's going to be happening, I think, on the 17th of this month, on the 17th of June, right?
yeah, on the 17th of June. So it will be taking part at the Grey Owl Spur. It's a restaurant. I'm sure you know it. If you love food, so it will be taking part there. So if the previous one has taken part there,
At
so
Spur.
this one is going to be part 2, the second one. So they're repeating the venue.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, that sounds awesome. So how many sections are there? What section do you play? What are the prizes? What's the entry fee? Do you have any of those details? Do you know anything about that?
Okay. We'll be playing section A. There are 2 sections, section A and section B. The previous one, if I'm not mistaken, was section A, section B, and section C for the young ones, you know.
All right.
So
All right.
this time round, they are only looking for the students, maybe from matric downwards, and the masters, the senior. So it will be section A and section B. Those little ones this time, they are cutting them out. They want the big boys now.
So I'm sure there's gonna be wine served. That's why they don't want the kids in there now.
Yeah, I'm sure they're trying to surprise us this time.
Of course, of course. So tell me, what are the entry fees like, and what are the prizes looking like for section A, for section B, and all of that? Like,
So for section B, so for registration is 200 rands. If you register online, 200 rands. And I didn't really look at the prizes for section B because I entered for section A.
and I know who looks at the prizes for a section that they don't play in. So tell us about your section then. So you're playing section A. How much are you paying to play, and how much are you looking to win? What are the prizes looking like for section A?
So section A, I registered 300 rands.
Okay.
Yeah, in entry fee 300 rands.
And
And if I get to the top level and beat all of them, I'll be getting 1,800 rands.
1,800 rand first prize.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for me.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, and
No,
the second prize.
because I always criticize. No, I'm saying this because I always criticize prizes. I don't like events where you will obviously pay your 300 rand, 200 rand to play at a tournament, and then you win 800 rand. And
I know, you know what I mean. And,
yes,
you know,
yes. So at least if the price of the first prize is attractive, it can give you a reason to go on and give it a shot. Even if you might not win it, but at least you know that everyone playing there is serious. No one is just playing just to kill time. But I mean, so you guarantee to have some good games there, even if you're not gonna win.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even if you get to number 2, you still get your money back because I think number 2 will win 1,000 rands, and number 3 will win 500 rands.
Yeah.
And they're adding some vouchers there. They're adding some vouchers.
What vouchers?
So they
are
also the vouchers. Some of them I didn't get into details. I think there are school vouchers there. School voucher. Remember, it's an academy.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, it's an academy. So obviously, so they encourage learning.
Yeah,
they encourage studying and all of that. That's super awesome. Blue
Yes,
Frontier Path.
exactly.
All right, all right, all right. Tell me.
And there's some spare vouchers there. So me, I didn't really get to look into the vouchers much. I was looking at the prize money, you know.
No. Are you a hyena? You sound like a hyena. You're going there hunting for the money. Like
I like playing with good people who know.
we
how
want
to
people who
play.
go there for the fun of it, for the environment, for getting along with, just to get into the network and the spirit of, you see, connecting with chess players, just being one. Like, I don't know, man. It just, because the thing is, playing in a chess tournament with a lot of players participating, it kind of makes you feel like you belong somewhere.
You belong, and the adrenaline, because they take it seriously because they know that it's a tournament. If I take out my chess chessboard now and play with my friends, they won't take it serious. Even if I win 100 games, I know they were not seriously thinking.
Yeah. No, they always have those excuses. So like, nah, I wasn't playing you serious because whatever excuse that they can. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what excites me, because each game they take it seriously. I feel it feels worthy.
Cool. Tell me, like, what unique thing is there about that event? Like, any unique experience that you've heard? How long have you been playing chess tournaments? Let me see. Let me check that.
I've never played a rated tournament. I just love chess. I've never really played a rated tournament because I've been busy with stuff.
Yeah.
So I never really got into a rated tournament.
But then what do you like about this tournament in particular? The Blue Frontier Path tournament at Spare. What do you love about it?
What I love about it, the way they treat us like VIPs.
Yeah.
And again, the prizes, obviously, I love the prizes.
Yes.
And there'll be 40 participants, so there won't be too many of us.
Oh, yes, I saw that it's limited to 40 participants, eh? Because of the venue, balance. I'm sure. I think they don't want to overcrowd the Spur. Like, you want to have some moving room. You want to have some... Yeah, no, exactly. I can get that. Like, yeah, all right.
So the balance of numbers, that's what I also like about it, you know.
Yeah. So you're in some, I don't know, some business or social event there, or some nerdy event, like, because it's chess. I mean, like, you know, when you're one of 40 people who are taking part in an event, you're like, you feel like one of the special invitees.
You feel like a special person
to a social gathering. A nerd's outing. I don't know, man. Like, it just kind of, because you know that when you're sitting there playing chess, you feel like a smarty, like some,
exactly.
some brainy person, right?
The previous game that we played, we were playing that side. They gave us a space there where we played, so they created that space, and the restaurant business continued as normal on the other side of the window. So they kept looking at us. It's like in their minds, the way they looked at us, it was like in their minds, they were saying, wow, these guys, I wish I were them.
Thinkers. Exactly. Like, they're looking at you like, so these are the thinkers. And I like the idea of it because it kind of puts chess in the spotlight. Like, it puts chess out there for people to view, to see, to appreciate, to wish to be a part of it, like, to love it.
That's why it makes me want to participate, you know, and also to experience the different environments. I'm sure next time they'll choose a different environment. That's why I like to participate, you know.
Yeah, man. No. That sounds like a very like, tell me, like, the way it sounds like a very nice event. Like, it's a very exciting. Like, tell me where it's going to take place. Where exactly is it going to be?
Listen, around Centurion, inside a shopping center there. It's called Grey Owl.
Oh, at Grey Owl Shopping Center in Centurion.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. I mean, now I can imagine, man. All these people looking at you, they like, you're busy playing chess, you're busy pushing pawns there. You're losing in the game, but you don't want to show it in your face because you know there are some people that are watching you through the class from some place.
About chess. You never stop learning. You can never say I'm good enough. That's the thing about chess.
Of course. With every game, Jack, with every move, you are learning. You are
different tactics.
You are allowing yourself to appreciate your opponent's tactics, your opponent's strategy.
Exactly.
Yes.
So many variations. That's why this time I wish they could pair me with an international master so that I can test my level of greatness, so that I can assess my weakness and strength.
Or ask Johannes Mabusela if you can go, if you can come and take part. I am Mabusela, the international master. Maybe you can come there and just come and wipe the floor with the rest of you. Come use your hands to clean the spare floor, and then at least you've gotten an experience to play with an international master.
That's my hero, that one. I wish to beat him. I've never really played with him in a tournament.
Yeah.
That's my hero, that one.
No, it's so good talking to you, my brother. Let me speak to Frank and find out about his experiences as well. Have a good experience. Enjoy the tournament. And I'm just hoping that it tops your previous experience and you just want to keep playing more and more tournaments. But yeah, all the best.
Thank you so much. I love it when people talk about chess, you know. Thank you so much.
Sharp. No, because you see, like, I'm speaking about this, like, when you are a chess player and you're playing at an event and you see there's people watching, but you know that they don't know how to play chess. So they don't know whether you're losing or you're winning. So you just kind of like keep focus on the board. Even when you're losing, you just lose like, you just make one move and you're like, give a handshake. Well done. And then you get up. Your opponent, like chess players, like especially the good ones, the smart ones, they don't just celebrate the victory immediately and go, I just beat you. No, like they'll just shake your hand and go about their business because they know they've won the game. They don't have anything to prove. Like the people that just celebrate are the people with nothing to prove and they're excited that they've just gotten that little one win. But I mean, a proper chess player, you lose in front of a large audience, they won't know. You get up, you just extend your hand for a handshake. Like, you just walk around, you go to the bar, like if you're playing at a Spur, you order your drink, you have a sip, somebody comes, sits next to you, they won't even ask who won. No, it doesn't matter. Like, it was a good game. Like, people need to learn how to lose in public. And people need to learn how to win in public as well. We don't embarrass people when we win in front of other people. Like, this is chess. Like, we're talking chess. Yeah, man, let me see if we can speak to the other participant. Maybe he's got a different perspective about the event. Like, I'd love to hear what he has to say. Yeah, man, like some pretty exciting stuff happening. Chess tournaments everywhere. I'm gonna we're gonna be having a tournament in Mpumalanga, Emalateni, doing it once again, and we're happy that Blue Frontier is doing their thing once again. I think we've got Frank Masipa on the line. Let me just go to him and let's hear about his experience. We've heard about Lawrence's experience. Mr. Masipa, Frank, good evening, sir. Welcome to Chess and Wine, and you're speaking to Eddie. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm glad that you came back to me. How do you do?
I'm all good. Thank you, man. I was speaking to Lawrence on the phone as well, like just sharing his experience. And I thought, okay, let me come back to you as well. Like, and our conversation with Lawrence must have taken so long. That's why it took me this long to get back to you. I am so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited to be talking about a chess tournament. Because I was just talking about this event and how it's intriguing to me. And I'm happy that I've got some people that can share their own experience of it. So with you, what has your experience been like playing the Blue Frontier Path? Is it a Blue Frontier Path chess tournament?
Yeah, it's a Blue Frontier Path. Yeah, chess tournament.
Tell me about it, please.
I played twice.
Yes.
I played in June last year and somewhere around September.
Yes.
And I've registered for the current tournament that is coming on the 17th.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, which will be Saturday, this coming Saturday.
Is it a youth day event? No, because it's taking place on the 17th and then there's the 16th. And I'm thinking if it's happening on that day, then it must be a youth day event that just got a day delayed. Or the venue was booked for the 16th and they just decided to move it on the next day. Like, anyway, that's just my thought.
Yeah.
Yes, but tell me though, what section are you playing? I know there's two sections, right? A and B.
Or I will be playing A section.
But then previously, what sections have you played? And how was the experience in the previous event? Who was there in the previous event?
It's quite a pleasant encounter, I must tell you, because it gives us an opportunity to play against strong players.
What strong player have you gotten a chance to play against in that event, in one of those events?
I managed to play against an international master, Johannes Mabusela.
I'm speaking about Johannes Mabusela, and he has played in this event. I should have gotten him on the line, man. Like, because I was just talking about, when I was speaking to Lawrence, he says he wishes he could play against an international master. And I'm saying we should speak to Johannes Mabusela to come and play. And he says, yes, he wishes he could play. Because I know Mabusela is in Pretoria and the event is in Centurion, right?
Yeah, he's one of the strongest in the country.
Also, he does take part in the event.
We played, I played the English defense against him. So
yes.
I learned a lot. Yeah.
So you've learned. You've learned your weaknesses in the English.
It's a learning curve. After the tournament, you'd ask the player, where did I go wrong? Where did I miss it?
Yeah,
and you'd go like, why did you take that pawn? Eh?
That's what we say for you.
And another one strong player I played against was Hans Steyn.
The top senior, one of the top seniors in the country, the Bull himself, the Sunnyside Bull.
I had this Hans Steyn because I was once a piece up,
With that super blitzer, with against
Then
Hans.
Hans is so much experience with blades and so forth,
Yeah, Hans.
So the time was not on my side, and we began, blitzing very
Yes.
fast.
That you can't
Then he
win.
managed to recover that piece, and then it ended up in a draw,
You ended up in a draw.
Yeah, drawing against such a strong player is like a win.
That's a victory, man. Like, I mean, the thing is, when you walk into a game against Hans, you've already lost. So if you can get a draw, that means he lost half a point. So you took something from him.
Yeah, it was one of those upsets.
It was, definitely.
The upset where a weaker player manages to draw or win against a stronger player.
Yeah, like manages to win half a point against a strong player. We mustn't call it a draw, because it's not necessarily a draw.
Yeah.
The strong player goes in there, even the expectancy says that he wins the game. Yeah. But good for you. I think I'm thinking you're going to be having a very great experience with this event as well. What's your rating, by the way, if I may ask?
The last time I checked my rating, because I took long not playing, competitive chess,
Yes.
Yeah, it was currently at plus minus 1,500.
1,500.
But,
Welcome to the club.
But it fluctuates, like, getting a half a point from a stronger player, then you gain a lot of points.
Of course.
And there are other upsets whereby you play against the weaker players.
Then you
For
lose.
instance, if you took time not playing, it's like they would not allow you to play Section A, for top players.
Oh.
Then they send it to maybe Section B.
Were you playing against the weaker ones with lower ratings?
Against the low-rated
The lower-rated
players.
players.
You lose against them. If you blunder against them, your rating would suffer a lot.
Yeah.
Because we drop lots of points.
Yeah, true. And they're strong. And you see, there's players who are strong with very low ratings.
Yeah.
And you go in there looking at the ratings and you're undermining them, and then your performance just go.
Yeah, you mustn't, because at times, you think that, come on, this rating it's not a true reflection of one's strength.
Yeah.
And really, it is like one of the guys that I beat in the previous tournament during September.
Yes.
His rating was up, man. And before we played, and then he was telling me, I once reached 2100. I said, oh, wow. He says, yes. But I was like, don't undermine me.
A word of caution.
I beat the hell out of the guy.
At least you gave him.
And he was so
at least you cautioned him before.
Come again?
You cautioned him. You gave him like a word of caution. Like, do not underestimate me.
Yeah. Don't underestimate me.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I listened to him, like I'm learning from him. I'm talking less, but I was, like, okay, we'll see. The result will talk.
They always do. Results always do, man.
And I had him. I was playing white, Yeah, I was the one to make the first move on the chessboard.
You had the advantage.
I had the advantage of playing white.
All right, no, that sounds awesome. Speak of this event, I see that there is is it a free breakfast for participants?
Yeah, they normally provide us with some meals. I mean, the tournament is very special. You feel like a VIP.
Oh, my goodness.
And you are being invited to come to the tournament. What a privilege. And I know for sure Mpho Mateka is one of the best organizers.
Yeah.
He's one of the best organizers. Previously, I'm talking some decades back, we managed to, he organized a tournament, the Sasol Open. That was a success, I'm telling you. Yeah, whatever he does, now he came with a new style,
Yeah.
When you are seated there in the restaurant and being served before you play, man, you feel important. And that helps you to relax,
So that's what the experience is like.
The mind.
That's what the experience is like. What's the time control like?
In the previous one, I think it was 25, and this time it's gonna be 15-15,
Yeah, but you don't get a chance to eat playing 15-15 when you're getting served. Like, you just let the food get cold there while you're playing.
No, we play and hey, we do play.
When does the food come though? Like you get the breakfast before the tournament starts, or you get the breakfast after the games, after each game, or you decide
So,
when you want to eat?
No, we get the breakfast before the tournament starts, and
Yeah.
you can also, like play, eat.
While playing.
It depends.
Now I'm just trying to understand, like the thing is, you want to be playing on a rapid
Because
format,
they
and
were
if you're
just-
playing 15-15, you know that to hold that fork and the knife, because I can't imagine you eating by hands and then coming and touching the pieces. So if you're eating with the fork and knife here, like you got your fork and knife, and you and then you move, opponent has made a move, and you look at the board like, then you come back to it, and then you gotta push the piece now and get back to it.
It's about to play. To eat when playing.
Yeah?
But I'll tell you, there were just players next to me,
Yeah.
and I think one of them missed the breakfast.
He missed
And,
it.
he eat him late.
Oh.
He missed his breakfast.
Yeah.
So when he started playing, he was like he wanted to eat.
Mm.
So now the tournament director says, okay, Black may press his clock.
Yeah.
So the clock was running against him, that guy.
Yes.
And he said, okay, don't worry, I'll eat. So he ate while the clock was running against him,
It was
So,
a
but he
25-25 time
managed to-
control, right?
Yeah, so he managed to catch up with the time, and then he eventually beat the player.
So essentially, this guy decided to be sick without be sicking, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He decided to be
Yeah.
sack the opponent in style. I was like, no, don't worry, let my time run down.
Yeah,
like,
that was
I don't
his
need all
style,
this
eh?
time to beat you. Like
And I was
25
like-
for you, that's too much. Like I can beat you in 10 minutes. It's fine. Wait, let me use the
Yeah.
other time for other things. That's awesome.
Yeah,
though.
for other things,
All right, so you get there, you sit down, you get served breakfast, and you relax. And after you get served breakfast, the tournament starts. How many rounds do you guys play?
Normally 5. What I like about it is that, in the past the tournament would last for about 3 days.
Okay.
But this one, they last for a day.
Yeah, rapid
Which
tournaments
is
are the
quite
best.
convenient. That leaves you with extra 2 days to do something else. So
Yeah,
they
no,
have
like
to
rapid tournaments are the best. I love rapid tournaments because at least they allow, like we can't always be playing tournaments for 2-3 days. Like the cost of traveling, the cost of accommodation, the cost of eating while you're there at those tournaments. It's just
So it costs you everything, time
Yeah.
and money.
and the
understand
time. You
what I'm saying?
see, it's all of that. But then if it's
Yeah.
rapid, if it's one day, it's quick, it's fast. You get to enjoy and have fun, and it's just exciting. You can play 5, 6, or 7
Very
rounds
much.
even, depending on how it's organized.
Yeah, and about the venue, there was a place where the kids could play,
Wait.
like jumping, castle, and so forth.
Wait,
So
are you saying
even
that if I come there, I could bring my kids with?
You can bring the kids along as you play. They will be, doing their thing.
Yeah. Oh my
Hey,
goodness,
I
this is
like
like the best. Wait, okay, no, this is like one of the best things. Parents out
It's
there.
one of the best, I'm telling you.
No, that's
Yeah.
one of the best things. Like you come with your kids, they get to play around. If they're hungry, they get food. They've got jumping castles. They've got all of these games that Spur has for kids. I mean, Spur is like the best. Spur is like the best place to host a chess
Come
tournament.
again. Hello, come again.
I'm here. No, I'm just thinking about it. Like, Spur is like the best place to host a chess tournament for parents. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking about the fact that you can have a very safe space for your kids, have food here, have all of this. This is awesome. Keep going.
No, the guy came with a very strong idea. It's new, unprecedented idea that he brought into chess.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't mean you must leave your family behind. You come with all your family. You can eat
Yes.
there. They must enjoy. As you play, the kids will be playing also. No one will feel bored.
My
So
goodness.
it has that fulfillment, that satisfaction. You get what I mean?
Of course.
To an extent that if there's a break between subsequent tournaments,
Yes.
and you long for that. You say, When's the next tournament coming? When is it coming?
Yes.
You want to be there.
When shall we 3 meet again?
Yeah, you want to be there.
No, man, no. Like, when you see now, you just put it into perspective. It looks like the perfect day, a perfect way to spend your Saturday. If you're a chess lover, a chess player, and you just want to go, like, even if you're a chess parent, you want to bring your kid who's a teenager, probably, because I don't think it's open to juniors. Is it like the 13, 12-year-olds? But you can just bring your kid there, watch them play, and during the games, if you get bored watching, you can just go have a drink. It's a spur. Have a drink. If you have a little one, a toddler, you get them in the games. They get to play. They have fun. You don't feel like you've exhausted. You don't like we wasted the whole day watching you play chess. Like, no.
Yeah.
So it can become a whole family experience.
That's it. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, we wish him all the best. He must continue with the good job.
No. This is actually brilliant. I think now I'm considering having Mpho Matega on the show, like having a conversation with him, because maybe he might give us some ideas. And we need to have more people like him in every province for the sake of chess.
We do.
We do. For the sake of the game, man. Like maybe even more people like him in every city.
He must pretend his ideas, because they sell like hotcakes. So somebody mustn't even steal them.
No. Chess is a growing sport. We are sharing ideas. Chess is about sharing ideas. If it wasn't about sharing ideas, we wouldn't be able to produce strong players because we wouldn't give them our ideas. Like when you're looking at a board, you see an idea and you're a coach, you give it to your player. Like, don't you see this idea that this piece could move here and the other one there, and then they support one another? Like, this could happen. Like, it's all about sharing it. Like, I mean, come on. If you keep an idea to yourself and it doesn't, come on.
Yeah.
And idea needs to go out and live its own life.
I'm busy with development, Yeah, like kids around, particularly around Atteridgeville,
Also, you're based in Atteridgeville?
So, I'm based in Atteridgeville.
Isn't Mabusela in Atteridgeville? No, it's not.
Okay.
Sosha. Okay, no, it's fine. Jacob Mguni. Isn't Mguni in Atteridgeville?
Yeah, we together with Lawrence in Atteridgeville. And,
but you know Jacob Mguni?
Mguni?
Yes.
Oh, the one in Sosha.
Oh, he's in Sosha, eh? Okay, no, just checking which side.
No, he's quite strong. I know him. There was a tournament in Atteridgeville. No,
he's diabolic. Don't call him strong, call him diabolic.
Yeah, we met on the top boat one in the last round. So about to win the tournament here.
Wow. What, was he also playing in that tournament? In the Blue Frontier?
No, not the Blue Frontier one. In Atteridgeville, you asked me about Mguni, so
yes.
I tell you that I know him. We played the tournament in Atteridgeville.
Oh, okay.
And we entered the last round.
Yeah.
Yeah, and whoever was to win
would win the tournament.
Between us would win. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's
didn't hide it, man.
It's
hiding, and I was like, why did I go wrong? They said, no, man. They moved to play there. Variation. That variation, there's too much information in chess. You always learn.
You always learn. Like, that's the awesome thing about it. And the funny thing is that he knew you lost way before you did.
Yeah. I mean, it's the psychological part. You go
not the psychology. Like the variation that you've chosen. Like he's saying to you that you see the move you played there.
You go there, you look at the rating,
Yeah.
It's like 23 something. Already, before you sit down, you have lost already.
No, it's
yeah.
No, man, but Frank. No, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the call. Thank you for the info. Thank you for sharing your experiences with the Blue Frontier Path Chess Tournament and the experiences that you've heard playing at a Spur And I mean, I think a whole lot of people are looking forward to taking part in the event and playing in such an environment. Like, I mean, even if you're a patsa, you get to be treated like a GM in such a place, I'm sure. Like, you go in there, you get to feel like a grandmaster.
When you walk in, you feel like a GM.
Yeah, like, you see, I'm sure there's people shaking your hands as you walk in, like, Mr. Bila, welcome.
But once the space, I'm there, I'm fully prepared now. Ne?
Yes?
No one stop me. I'm going to play the chess.
Yeah.
On the board. I'm not playing the
You're not playing the person. Give it your person.
I'm gonna play the board, yeah.
Yeah, play the board, not the person. Of course.
Not the person.
Don't even look them in the eye.
I don't even look at them.
Yeah, because you look them in the eye. Now, I've got this friend that I normally play with when we play practice tournaments. So when you are winning, he just tells you, nah, you've already won. You beat me.
Yeah.
And then you relax. You see your killer instinct just disappear. They just die down. Like he just pacifies you by telling you you're stronger than me. You've won. You see, just those words alone, psychologically, they defeat you because you're like, I don't have anything to prove anymore. And then you just relax and you end up playing funny moves and lose. Psychology is a very powerful tool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No,
man.
Like you get a winning position and you go like draw. Because they can see that they lost already.
Yeah.
But the most difficult thing in chess is to win a one game.
Yeah, no, it's true.
That's it. Yeah.
That's
just
true.
say, no,
because the pressure is already on you now when you're in a winning position. Your opponent is just trying to survive. I don't know, for the time, I don't know, your limited thinking, resources, whatever. But they're just trying to survive. But you just need to dig deep because you need to find things that are just going to produce the impossible. But damn, man.
Yeah.
That's the case. No, Frank, thank you so much, Mr. Masipo. We hope that you're going to have a very great experience playing at the Blue Frontier tournament that's going to be taking place at Centurion. It is at a Grey Owl. What do they call this place? The Grey Owl Spur in Centurion. Go there. Take part in the event. I mean, this is like an open invitation. If you want more information, look at the links below because I'm going to be providing you with the links and the poster. And then you can take a look at it for yourself and decide, well, do I have the time? Well, do I feel like some spur? Well, do I feel like being treated like a GM even though I'm a patsa? But anyways, I mean, it's just how you feel. Like, do you want to take your whole family to experience the chess environment, the chess scenario? Do you want to be watched by spectators over a glass like Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano when they were playing or like the recent World Cup Championship? I don't even want to mention their names because they were done a favor. Whatever. I'm sorry. I'm being political. I didn't mean to. But anyways, like you know how it is. Like how we all feel like you want to go sit there and pretend that you're a serious chess player even though you're a pattern. Like go sit there like to the people that are watching from the windows who are just there as patrons for Spur, they're just there for the food. And then they look through, they see like, oh, these people playing chess? Yes, it's chess. I'm like, ooh, okay. And then they get to, I don't know, see thoughts of all of this evil geniuses they've seen in movies and they picture you as one of them. And you don't want to show that you're a weak chess player, like you just learned how to play chess last week. Because, I mean... they don't know. Even if they came to look at the board, they wouldn't know that you've lost this game like 20 moves ago. So it'll just be that thing. So you can go there, you sit there, take the pictures, because again, the pictures look good, I'm sure. Like just a picture, take the picture of yourself playing chess like in a proper tournament, and then go live with your friends. Or at least go take a picture with Johannes Mobusela, because I mean, if he was there for the past few times, I'm sure he's going to be there this one time again. But yeah, anyway, hoping it's going to be a great experience. All the best to Mpho Matacha, because apparently he's a very great super organizer. We're going to have this guy on the show, speak about chess event organizing. And maybe they just shine a spotlight on some of the top organizers that we haven't really given the attention to. Like, I mean, he's been doing this for a very long time. You've heard what Frank said, like, over 10 years ago. He deserves the light. He deserves the roses. I mean, we need to have a conversation with him, this guy. My goodness. So that at least he keeps on keeping on. Like maybe one day we all go get to play some of his events, or he'll teach us how to prepare events like his, so that we can have you playing events like his without him being here, so that he can leave a legacy. But anyways, yeah. So I mean, from many groups I've been seeing this. Actually, from the Sunnyside Chess group, one of the main groups that I've seen this from. Yeah, Blue Frontier Path Chess Tournament at Spur. I'm like, okay. Like something I once tried at Spur. No, not at Spur. At South Point in Braamfontein, when I was in Braamfontein organizing tournaments after I founded the South Point Chess Club back in 2010. Yeah, and we just got us into a restaurant. It's in South Point, and it was just an exciting thing. And we did a tournament there. Like just was a one-time event. I hope I wished we could repeat it. But I mean, I love the idea of a chess tournament at a restaurant. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope that if you are close to Pretoria, if you're around the area, you go play the Blue Frontier Path Chess Tournament, because I mean, it's a good event. It's a good way to spend your day. I mean, it's a very cozy environment even. You even get a free breakfast. How many tournaments give you that? I think the one time that this something like that was done, I remember, it was in the Malahleni Chess Open. Mr. Makasa, we must do something like that this year again. Let's see what we can do. I put it to you. My goodness. Have a good evening. This is Chess and Wine, and I am Eddie Bila, and thank you for watching. Good night.